Good morning, everybody. What Phil just described is really what's called temptation. It's the attractions of this world. And to most of us, most of the time, it is very attractive. And it draws one away, and this is what happens. And in contrast, the life of a monk, for example, who would ever want to go and live in a monastery with all these fun things going on in the world? And it's what can you say? There are just a few people, I suppose, like me, who are just sort of somehow made that way. But the vast majority are not. Here comes a jogger. Let's wait until he's past too. So even in a place like this, there are interruptions. I remember it being pointed out to me when I started to meditate that even if you went to the furthest desert island in the hope of finding this stillness, you'd find that the sea was making a noise, there were birds singing in the trees or something. You never get it. So in meditation you have to learn to go beyond the sound, and then the sound doesn't really matter. You just find the stillness that's beyond. That's the secret. In fact, it's the answer to everything in meditation. Just go beyond and beyond and beyond. Anyway, I digressed for a moment. Yes, the attractions of worldly life. Well, fortunately, in the process of growing up, we simply get bored with a lot of things. You reach a stage where you've had enough of it, and you just had enough, and you just lose interest, and you move on to the next thing. And this was the best advice I ever had about dealing with the thoughts in your mind, which cause so much distress to so many people. How do I deal with my thoughts? Well, dears, a point comes when you just get fed up with them, just bored. And then, they cease to be a problem. You just go beyond because you're bored with them. They're only a problem so much as long as we love them. And we do, even the negative ones, our depressive ones, because love is really just the only thing that's holding us to them. We become obsessed with them in a sort of perverted way. We love them, and so we hang on to them. There's nothing preventing freedom except this. And if only we'll just let go like that, then you are free. You don't need to move out of your room even. You don't even need to move out of a big city. You can be in a room in a skyscraper. As long as you can do this, you're as free as a bird. You're as free as I am here. The outer circumstances really don't matter at all. It's just conditioning that makes us think they do. Once you begin to get to grips with inner work, then you're completely independent of worldly circumstances. As long as we're trying to sort them out or get rid of them or any of that, you're holding on to them because we're interested in them. We're fascinated by them. It's hopeless. You'll never get rid of them. The more you try, the more you're holding on to them. I must get rid of these damn things. And you can't. There was a phrase we used to use in the army. I won't repeat it because I'll be in trouble, but it was a very graphic one. If your sister or anybody else who's listening can just, I'm recommending my own advice here, aren't I? Keep her feet on the ground and just look out of the window and just notice that if she's got a tree or something outside of the window that she can look at, then just for a moment while she's interested in the spring buds bursting on the tree, I bet she'll just forget all about her thoughts before she thinks, oh, where are my thoughts? And I must get rid of them, and comes back into them. That's the whole secret of meditation. You don't try to get rid of anything. You simply substitute something that's preferable. And then, you're given like a grain of sugar. And because the sugar's sweet, you want another one. So you follow it. And each grain of sugar takes you away from the bitter stuff, the bitter pills of this life. And so you gradually find what your heart is longing for, which is what it's all about. There's this is natural, and this is like a compass, an inner compass in your heart. And whether it's the infinite love or the infinite freedom, or whatever it is, this will lead you home. That's it, my dears. Follow your hearts. Lots of love to you. See you tomorrow. God bless you.